Welcome back, everybody. This Week in America on the Blue Funk Broadcasting Radio Network. Great to have you with us on the program today. Information on all of our guests, of course, available at our website, thisweekinamerica.us. Trenee Zweigle has been a registered nurse for 2 decades, caring for sick and injured children in California hospitals. In addition to being the creator of Trenee's Treasures and Happy Smiles for Kids, she's a motivational speaker, author of several inspirational books, including Cry Out to Jesus and teen prayer books. Trenee, welcome to This Week in America. Great to have you with us on the program.
Thank you. It's great to be with you and to do this program.
Well, we have so many things to talk about. Trenee is going to be back with us on a couple of programs. We're going to start today talking about a very important project. I mentioned the dolls and working with the dolls, and we'll give you a website on that where you can get more information. Being a nurse in an oncology department has to be very difficult. And let's go back and talk about when you first got the idea that these kids are really looking for a friend. They're looking, the first time when you presented one of the dolls to a child and the look on their face, is that something that will stay with you forever?
Yes. I remember it was a little girl. She was about 2.5 or 3. And I gave her one of the dolls because the kids want someone to stay with them all the time and something to hug. So I thought if they had something to hug and keep with them, it would help a lot. So I gave her one of these dolls, and she looked up at me and she goes, "For mine to keep?" And I said, "Yes, it is." And she goes, "Forever and ever?" It was so cute.
And you can see the actual dolls at the website, happysmilesforkids.org. You can go to our website and link on to Trenee's website and see the pictures, happysmilesforkids.org. It's interesting because once you started this, other people decided to get involved. And this is something that's really developed into something that's very important to you and very important to the children.
Yes, we have quite a few nurses in different states, actually, that sew the little outfits for the dolls, and they send them to me. We have some local nurses that make the dolls with me, and they also sew little outfits for them, and then they help me put them together. Then we have a group of teens that go out and present the dolls to the children in the hospital.
The dolls are the Chemo Buddy as well as the Hospital Buddy. They're available as well as at the website happysmilesforkids.org. Another website where you can get information as well is Best Dolls for You, and it's the number and the letter for you.com. Trenee Zweigle is our guest on the program talking about this, and we'll talk about, I mentioned we'll have Trenee back and we'll talk about some of the books. Let's talk a little bit again about the oncology department and why this is so important in dealing with children. You say really the toughest hours are the hours after visiting hours. People are gone, the children are there. How difficult is that? And I would assume for everybody, not just with children, to get through that period.
Right, exactly, Rick. Everyone hates it when there's no one around to stay with them, to hold their hand, no one to hug, nothing to do. And it's especially difficult for children. They cry, they want someone to be there, but they are easily distracted with something to keep them busy. And they just love these dolls. They hug them. And the great part about it is when they have to go in for treatments and we take them in for their chemotherapy treatment or for another treatment, they can take the doll with them, and that comforts them. It also gives a great opening for someone to talk to them, whereas kids just going in there by themselves, they won't talk to you. But if someone says, "Oh, that's such a neat doll, what's its name?" or "Tell me about it," then the child will open up and talk to them about it.
Yeah, the children have to be very scared at this point, probably difficult to engage in a conversation. And this sort of what breaks the ice with them, where they have something you can relate to as a nurse, a parent can relate to, and the child can relate to as well. You have something in common to talk about.
Yes, that is correct. And the parents are so happy to have something for the child to do there because even when they're there, the child is frightened and in a different setting other than home, and they just don't know what to do. So they are very grateful to have something for the child to hang on to and something for them to do and work with.
And I'm sure you'd love to see this project spread across the country. You can get information on it. The website is very simple, happysmilesforkids.org. Go to our website as well, link on with Trenee's website and get all that information. How can people assist? What would you like to have the listeners do in responding to what we're talking about today, the fact that you're giving something, a doll, to these children, and they're thinking, I would like to participate as well. How can people join you in the project?
There are many ways that they could help. We do need a lot of help. If they would like to donate, they can go to happysmilesforkids.org and give a donation there. Sometimes people have a child themselves who are going through chemo or in the hospital, and they would just like to get a doll for their child. So therefore, we have the website Best Dolls for You, with the four and the U, .com, where they can purchase a doll, and that money also goes to making more dolls for the hospital children. There are other things available on there as well, and people have a lot of questions about it. We need more help with sewing the gowns, and we need more help if nurses have time or anyone has any time to sew some of the gowns or to help. They could go to one of those websites and send a note in the Contact Us, and we will get back to you right away.
And you see firsthand, we mentioned it before, got about 30 seconds left in the program, but the difference literally a doll makes in a child's experience at the hospital.
Oh, it makes all the difference in the world for the children who receive these and the children who go to present them. It's just a great feeling all the way around. The nursing staff loves it, the nurses love it, the parents love it, and the kids especially love it. It's a win-win situation all the way around.
30 seconds left. Briefly, you deal with children in cancer on an ongoing basis. How you see it change from 20, 30 years ago, where the odds were not really good, to now where kids are able to beat cancer. From a nursing standpoint, this really has to make you feel good about what you're doing, what the medical community is doing to eliminate this disease.
It does, Rick. The good news is that our medical teams and hospitals have accomplished so much in treatment these days. It is really awesome. They are working towards cures. They're working towards better solutions. They have much better surgical procedures and treatment procedures. So it's great news that they're working, and everyone who contributes to cancer research and help is very helpful to everyone concerned.
And you can contribute listening and watching the program. Go to the website happysmilesforkids.org. Another website is Best Dolls for You, for the number 4U, the letter U.com. Information available at our website, thisweekinamerica.us. Trenee Zweigle has been our guest on the program. We've got some books we're going to be talking about that she's done, excellent books that will be coming up in the next several weeks. Trenee, thank you for joining us. Congratulations on a job well done. The difference you're making in the lives of young children in the hospital in a very scary set of circumstances. And we look forward to having you back on the program.
Thanks, Rick. It was nice being here. You have a great week.
Thank you. You as well. And you're listening to This Week in America and the Blue Funk Broadcasting Radio Network.